All right, all right. Good evening from my part as well. As said, my name is Niko Laukkanen, and I'm the current president of Aalto Entrepreneurship Society. And as Mika and Meri, or Mika mentioned, I'm also one of the team members of the last year's FallUp, one of the directors. So I'm really honored, I'm really excited, and also really nervous to speak on this very stage today. Today I'm going to share you what I claim to be the greatest asset for the new decade. It's great that we're all here. Follow-ups have been, from year to year, a place to share inspirations and learnings, and hopefully all of us will get a pocket full of those tonight as well. I'd like to start things off with a question. What do you guys think? Why are we here? One could say that we're here because of Aaltoes, the society that facilitates these great events. One could say we're here because of the founding members of Aaltoes, Kristo Ovaska and so. But I'd claim that we're here because of a strong community, and within that community, even stronger team with a powerful vision and willpower to pull events like this during these times. I've had the pleasure to follow these guys through the year. As Mika mentioned, I was one of the people to gather this team together. I remember all of those coffee-powered mornings. Morning is dawning, people are yawning and telling great and not so great jokes in Mario 01 and Startup Sauna, opening their laptops and starting the day off. The random echoes of laughter in Startup Sauna, one of my favorite sounds in the whole world, because it tells that people are happy while working. And also those so typical late night grinds. The clock is 10 p.m., the pressure is on you, the pressure is crushing, you have so much to do, but you do it because it's purposeful and you have the vision for yourself. We have gone through thick and thin. And when I talk about the thick, I mean the time that everything changed. At that time, the atmosphere was really tense. There was an elephant in the room. The panic was rising. Streets were emptier. Restaurants were closing, cases were raising, and companies were going bankrupt. And with a sudden movement, we were all welcomed to the new decade, to the new world. I personally was really stressed out as a president of a society would be at that point. And of course, all of our board members were afraid. I myself was really afraid for the sake of our community, because I wasn't sure if people were able to take this, if they were actually getting depressed, or if they were to call me that, hey, Niko, sit down, I have some news to you. It's not you, it's me. I have to quit. And well, we had a crisis meeting with our board, and we decided to organize a community virtual meeting. And I didn't have any expectations for it whatsoever. So the meeting day came, I went into the meeting room and, well, yeah, I was stunned. I was stunned of the energy of people in the virtual meeting room. People were so lively, active, laughing, telling jokes. And after the meeting, we still hang around for an hour or so, speaking, just having conversations and having fun. And after the meeting, I personally was empowered. At that point, I knew I was right. I was with the right people. Aaltoes people, that is. Now you might be wondering, what is Aaltoes? Well, Aaltoes is an entrepreneurship society located right next to Aalto University. Well, why do we exist? We exist because we believe that entrepreneurship is the way to change the world. We're seeing it everywhere nowadays. Companies like Facebook, Microsoft, Walt are morphing our everyday lives. And we believe we need more of those world changers here between us. Yes. How we concretely do it, we facilitate different entrepreneurial events and bring people close to entrepreneurship and close to different inspirations. A great example of an activity Aaltoes would do is this event right here that you're watching. FallUp Online was organized by a team that had no earlier experience on event organizing whatsoever. Not to speak about online events or so. So it's been definitely a pleasure to see the team strive forward. Now, the time that everything changed could be perceived as something negative. It could be perceived as something negative, but human mind is funny like that. It can frame things differently. And during the year, and from that thought, in my opinion, the greatest asset for the new decade, I believe it's not programming, even though it's a great skill. I believe it's not P calculations. I do not believe it's the competence regarding psychology. Those are all great competences, but I believe it's the greatest asset. It's being entrepreneurial. Simple as that. Being entrepreneurial. What does that mean? It means seeing problems as possibilities. Seeing problems as something that you can fix and build something beautiful from ground up. Being entrepreneurial is, for let's say, being in the midst of a pandemic and organizing virtual meeting and having people there suggesting different community events like virtual sauna or so. Being entrepreneurial is pivoting an event 2 months before the actual event into online, like FallUp did. Being entrepreneurial is coming up with new initiatives in the new world, like all of our great projects, FallUp, Dash, and Revive. And that's what I'm really proud of also. There are big problems that need solving, or need to be solved. Usual suspects are global warming or the decrease in social cohesion in our society. And that's why we need every one of us to think entrepreneurially. We need everyone involved to the great project. What I personally hope that every one of us in this room and in the home audiences will consider entrepreneurship as a career option. What I also hope is that everyone considers joining Aaltoes to see what is all the fuss about. And also I hope that every one of us will reflect, if not today, well then tomorrow, on our attitudes. Is there something bugging me, or can I do something about it? Because being entrepreneurial, it's not given. It's an equal attitude. Everyone can learn it. But there's something to it. You need to work for it every single day to actually practice it and to see problems as solutions from that day on. The good news is that there is a whole new playing ground for all of us to take part in to the campaign. A new decade. And I suggest we all start practicing being entrepreneurial today so that by problem we can make the new world a better place than the last one was. Thank you.